So in 2000, right after we had wrapped up with the Herman Hesse book, and I was thankful that I was finished with 12 years of education for a little while, I decided that I would take my friend up on the offer to go to Indonesia. And for many Buddhists who may be listening, why would you want to go to Indonesia? It's such a high Muslim population there. And I remember coming back from Indonesia, and I was talking to my father, and I was probably speaking 1,000 words at once, and probably didn't understand anything that I said except for, oh yeah, Dad, and by the way, I think I'm going to become a monk. What? Hold on. Can you hit the rewind button? Oh yeah, Dad, I said I think I'm going to become a monk. And, as I had mentioned, my father, he wasn't particularly a very spiritual person, So when he said this, immediately he thinks, oh well, who's going to continue the lineage? Who's going to keep the Addams family going? And I said, oh, don't worry, I'll make my brother promise to have a couple extra. And I hope he's living up to that expectation as I'm here. But, I remember getting off the phone with my father after that, because he quickly shifted the conversation, and my stepmother said, for a man who's a man's man, that day you brought tears to your father's, and he was very, very moved. Whereas my mother who is very spiritual, who is also, such as myself, very metta-based, and I think it's one of the things that shows the parallels or can show the parallels in religion, is sometimes people have the Dhamma within them and don't necessarily know what it is that they have. And so, my mother said to me, well, I always knew that you were destined for spirituality. Because when you were a little boy, you said when you wanted to be, when the time came for your death, you wanted to be cremated and have your bones and your ashes spread throughout the mountains and spread throughout the ocean and thrown in the air and all of the elements, fire. And she said, from then I knew that you were special, not just because you were my son, but there was something more to you.
Brilliant.